Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. You'll always be able to know when I'm on vacation because I'm going to have this scruffy, scraggly, sorry excuse for a beard because I'm not allowed to grow one for my employment. And in the summers, I take 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, May through September because I bank all my holidays for the year and it just works out well. So I'm back though. I'm in town for 2 days. I'm sitting in my desk office ready to record some videos about the game that I still love. And since it is Wednesday morning, that means it's time for my This Week in Eternal Evolution segment. Now, the patch notes came out last night. In this segment, what do? I talk about the week that was in Eternal Evolution, and then I'm going to discuss the week that will be. And we're going to start off in the coverage of the week that was with this right here. Alright, so this is, you get one more day to buy these custom bundles. I don't like starting a video off with, paid content, like pay to win, blah, whatever you want to call it. Leaves a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth, right? But it is here. At least go get your free one. I did make a whole video on this. This one for $9.99 if you were a low spender. I bought one. Red runes all day. Limited tickets all day. And then whatever you need. So on this account, it's probably soul potions. So I did buy one of these. Oh no, I bought both of these on my main account, right? Because that's a good deal for that red runes and limited tickets. But this is up for one more day. 16 hours left. So if you are so inclined, you can go and spend your real money on this stuff. I know they made a butt ton of money off of this Nord bundle. People that have been free to play for years in mobile games probably bought this bundle. So that's one thing, or one part of the week that was. You'll see red dots all over the place. I haven't actually opened up this account in like 5 days. Let's see if I'm still in a guild even. What else? What else? Events. Okay, a week that was. So, yeah, I will take that. We can kind of kill two birds in one stone when we're talking about banners. Is that we are, Dominic is the beginning of the assassin cycle that's going to come after the current summoner cycle that we're in right now. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I refer to cycles in content release, there's a spreadsheet linked below in the description of this video. Go to my banner cycle or whatever I named that tab. You'll see that it's a predictable cycle when heroes are going to get released. And Dominic is the bookend, the front bookend to the assassin cycle. And as such, they like to give us giant towers. This is a very, very good way. You know, this is very, very generous of them to allow us to get extra copies of heroes that we need, right? Dominic is turning out to be, he's definitely one of the top assassins, if not the top assassin. I know I got a lot of feedback from my last tier list video saying that Dominic is indeed better than Rickard. I can be convinced. So Return to Giant Tower is done in 16 hours. You have to spend 80 limited tickets anywhere in order to get this first free copy of Dominic. And if you purchase a lot of limited tickets, you can get three copies. Why can't I scroll down? There we go. 3 copies. So you can get his pity copy on his banner. Then you get 3 copies on Giant Tower. That's 4 copies. That's halfway to Immortal, right? So this comes around every 2 weeks, though. I am guessing that Wamagon is going to be the next Giant Tower. Again, go see the spreadsheet if you don't know what I'm talking about. Quantum Mimic Machine, as you see. What? Apparently, I haven't been here for a week. Alright, I got something. Because there was nothing in this column. Again, yeah, oh well. This account is quickly going to pot. Quantum Mimic Machine, you know, this is an event that comes around every off week. It's a bi-weekly event that goes tandem with Details Gathering and the Gamuzo's Bell. You can get these copies, Emma and Fifth Element, which are relevant in the content right now in Endless Battles, at least today. But she is a required character in the new dungeon as well in Katosia Triangle. So she is good again. Like, Emma has an endgame use again. So that's cool. I like that. Emma's a really, really cool looking character. She was all the veterans' favorite character for a long, long time. Before Daniel. Before Leo. Before He Who Shall Not Be Named. So go spend your stuff. if you did get the copy of Emma or the copy of the red prototype that pops up over here, this is one of the places here. I'll move my head. This is one of the places where I say it is a good value, dollar-wise, for what things cost in this game, to purchase this little yellow cube for $5, and then you can get all the stuff in here. Obviously, if you've been playing every day and you got, you know, some of the, either the copy of the Emma or the copy of the prototype, or you got a lot of red runes, you know, it might be worth it to pick up this, which you'll see you got to go buy in the shop. Oh, yeah. You got to go buy in the shop, but that's there. Hero Rally is going away after today. So if you do have at least 500, I advocate if you at least have 500, because then you get the SSS card and the red runes, right? Let's see who's in here. This is all of the legacy characters that are in the 1 week chip store, right? These characters are always there. Who is still valid out of this card? Well, Mazrani every day, all day. Daniel every day, all day. Luke has some life left in him yet. Zayt is likely to be replaced when the next tank comes out in, like, what is it? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, Zayt is likely on the chopping block. And then 2 weeks after that, Crete is on the chopping block. Skewer and Hattie is still required for Guild Hunt if you are a turbine hitter. So the people that still have some decent value is Dan, Mazrani, if you don't have Mazrani more already, Skewer and Hattie, and Luke. The rest have some niche uses in the game, but some of them are about to be pushed out. So it's a little pro tip behind the scenes. There you go. So that's all the in-game kind of like mini events that are going on. We already discussed Dominic's banner, but we have to discuss the 2 week banner that is going away in 16 hours, and that is Rebecca. So Rebecca is getting a buff when her banner leaves. So what they're doing is they're fixing her animation. So right now, when she does her ultimate, she has a really long wind-up time. They're going to cut that down, right? Because you weren't getting the full amount of the bursts, or whatever called, the volleys. Especially if you paired her with Dominic, say, in Endless Battle. It wasn't lining up properly. So her animation cut way too long into her volley time to... it basically, like, say in like Disa Caves or the new dungeon, she was missing some of those volleys when the cockroach was toppled. So they're cutting that down. They're also going to improve her targeting AI. So they're going to make her a little bit better. She's not going to be groundbreaking, but she's going to be a little bit better for the Hunter team in PvE content. I don't know if that's going to translate too differently or too much into PvP content, but that's yet to be seen. So she's also going bye-bye. We're losing both banners. We're going into a new content cycle. We're going into summoners, baby. Summoners. Okay, so if you didn't get them, go get them, right? They're both useful characters. I would say that Dom is arguably more useful than Rebecca. Just going to throw that out there. I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot of pushback against anyone that isn't named Zerax. Okay. And then we have to discuss what is the other big, huge piece of content in Eternal Evolution these last 2 weeks. That is Endless Battles. Okay. Endless Battles. I enjoy it. I did learn something. Oh, look at that. I am unranked. I don't care. So today is the last day. All 3 are open. So if you didn't do 15 of 15 on some of these... Well, actually, let's just see. Ooh, I haven't played since Season 4. Cool. 5. Unranked. All right, well, I might do some of that today. I might not. So all 3 of these are open today. So if you did not get like 15 of 15 on some of them, which are in your achievements, you see a lot of mine. 11, 11, 13. Now is your chance, and your only chance in order to get these extra draw tickets. So go get them. I did play every day on 2 accounts though, and as such, you see, I'm first on my server. Unless Karaz feels like he wants to whoop my butt, which he can probably do. So go get him, guys. I still like this now. One of the interesting things was the first time this was released, I did a post follow-up video talking about this raffle shop, the bingo system. and how far I got. So I was the first time it came around, I think I got first every 2 days except for 2 times. So I missed out on some of the draw tickets, not many, but a few, and I only got up to round 19, right? So past 16 and then just into spins, which is giving you the good stuff, right? This is one of the highest resources in the game, one of the most rarest resources in the game, and you get these after, I do believe, starting on round 13. So last month I got up to round 19 with only having not gotten the top rewards 2 days out of the 7 cycles. This time, and you know how they said that they were gonna they gave us this pity timer right down there, this 30, and I did say that when I discussed this change, I said that this was probably too much to make this relevant, right? To make the switch relevant. And guess what? On my main account, which got every possible coin, got first at every possible cycle or event or whatever they call it, season, I still only got up to round 19. So this pity effectively did nothing for me. It did nothing. And somebody worked out the math. The first go around, we actually got some gift codes giving us some more of these as well. So I think people will probably do worse this month than better, which was the stated intention of the change. Just let that sink in. Now, I do have to say that there are instances where I did get up to like 18 on the pity before, and I cleared, so there is RNG still. But a lot of times it was mostly like 27 to 30, where they would just finish it off for me. And there are instances where I could see where a person could get just stuck, could go well over 30 without this pity. But I think this pity should be dropped down to 24. Right? It has to be divisible by 3. So I say 24. Drop this pity down to 24 if any of the devs are listening or watching this video. If you do that, then I think this event is perfect, because then I think you should be able to get, ideally, you should have a chance without purchasing any of these coins. A free-to-play person should have a chance to get all the rewards. Now, all the rewards means this is 6 cycles. So limited tickets were 1 to 6. Gene hybrids were 7 to 12. And then this should be 13 to 18. Wait, 13 to 18? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. I thought you could get more. Oh, yeah, because these are 8. All right, so that's why, yeah. Yeah, so you can get a full gene hybrid, and you get full 60 limited tickets-ish. What? I guess you only get 36. You get a full gene hybrid from 6 to 12. I think you should be able to get a full one of these from 12 or from 13 to 20 if you can get first in everything free to play. I guess they would have to bump this up to 8, right? 8 times. Yeah, no, I guess they would have to do some tweaking on that, but that's my thoughts. That's what I think they should do to it. They should make it available so you can get 60 limit tickets, 60 gene hybrid shards, and then 60 of the prototype shards. Reasonably. Bump this down to 24 as well. Those are my suggestions to make this kind of perfect, in my opinion. So, Endless Battles is also going bye-bye in 16 hours as of the recording of this video. And that's it. That's what the week that was in terms of evolution. That's what was going on. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this week. I thought Rebecca was kind of meh, as you guys saw in my post follow-up video. I'm really excited for the next 2 weeks. Why? Because we're getting Twilight Lands as well. And I guess this is discussing the week that is upcoming in Eternal Evolution. So I will read over the patch notes next, so you will see all the little mini events and stuff that's coming. But this little infographic is going away. Now they started doing this last month when Rise of Heroes opened. I think a few days into it, which basically gives you an outline of, one, the banner cycles that are coming up, which I know I called these before they let us know. So Hunter and Summon, right? So Hunter was the Rebecca cycle that we just had through the Endless Battle cycle. So you're probably going to need her, although last month we didn't need Jaina for the energy boss. But they're probably going to make it so we want Rebecca in the 16-7 boss. And then the final boss is going to be a summoner boss, and it's most likely not 100% going to need the new summoner that we're going to talk about here shortly. So this starts tomorrow as well, Twilight Lands. Again, they haven't made any changes to how the point scoring works, so you're gonna get 10 days to do the first 15 chapters. I'll be done tomorrow in like 3 hours. And then it's going to open up on the Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the race will be on for first. Which I hope I can get again. So that is the week that was, and a little bit into the week that will be or is upcoming. Now let's discuss the patch notes. Do I have my face on here? I do. Okay. All right. Pardon me while I take a sip of my morning coffee. Okay, so patch notes on Facebook. Bada, I don't like looking at Bada. I don't like Bada. Bada sucks. Prove me wrong. Okay, so we're gonna skip all that blurb. Here we go. So, new limited ticket, or not new limited ticket banner. 2-week banner. Dora, or Dory. I'm probably going to call her Dora. The Mechanical Core. She's a mechanic. SSS level Terran summon hero who can launch enemies around in the air. Basically, her kit is also up on here. Maybe we'll touch on that briefly. Toss them in the air, reduce damage received by allied summoner heroes, and increase allied summons damage. Cool. Exactly what I wanted. Frontline tank type summoner to replace Muka. And then here's a little blurb that we kind of already talked about. Since Rebecca's battle performance is not up to expectations, we decided to optimize her. We're giving her buff. 1, significantly reduce the animation duration of Rebecca's ultimate, which we talked about. And then, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we already talked about that. Why? You guys can read that on your own. She will perform more basic attacks in supercharged mode. Optimized her targeting selection logic, basically her AI, so that she will more accurately select targets she faces when creating a formation. Go read her kit. She has some targeting mechanics in her kit. They're buffing those. They're making them more relevant. All right. As we discussed, new limited recruitment event will open on most servers, meaning servers in week 3 or higher, where you can recruit Dorali, Taylor, and Muka. I think it's kind of funny that they are including Muka in her banner, who is going to be replaced by the banner hero, Dorali. 14 days, this is a full content cycle banner. And then who is the off banner? Okay, you know how I said when we were discussing the week that was that Dominic was the front bookend to the next assassin cycle? Well, looky. The 1 week banner, or the off banner, is going to be Rickert, Paluno, and Nafang, right? Paluno, garbage. Rickert, absolutely awesome. And Nafang, still usable. And this is a 7-week banner, so yes, fully going into or kicking off with the assassin cycle. Which, so this basically, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but so this 2-week banner, after this 2-week banner with Dorali, it'll be the new assassin hero. Unless they slip in support. We are due for a our new support hero as well. So keep that in mind. But given all the assassins, I think we're getting an assassin in 2 weeks. And then Bailey's going, bye-bye. Bye, Bailey. And this is interesting. So for 1 week, we're getting the same kind of event that we got for Rebecca. So a new Resonance Agreement event will open on some servers. Again, be the servers week 3 or higher. During the event, you will receive a corresponding reward by recruiting a certain number of times. So what did it mean? You could get 2 extra copies of Rebecca. Now you're getting 2 extra copies of Dorali. What was I calling her? Dorali? Dorally, whatever. You have to spend 180 limited tickets to get 2 free copies. Now, so you're getting your first pity copy at 60, right? So technically, you really only have to spend 120 more limited tickets to get 2 copies. So you're basically getting 3 pities, if you look at it like that. Now, you should wait for the Hero Rally 1 week after her release if you're going to do this. I can't, because I have to give you guys a guide video tomorrow. So I will be pulling her to X30 Immortal tomorrow. But this is really, really nice, again, because if you think of it, 180, you get in 180 pulls, you get 3 copies. So you're getting basically the equivalent of 3 guaranteed pities. That is incredible. But I know the free-to-play won't have that much limited tickets saved up. So that's kind of a pay-to-win mechanic, because, you know, only pay-to-win people are going to have that much limited tickets. But if you wanted to spend unlimited tickets, the option is available for you. They are putting out the carrot. It's up to you to grab it and bite it. So while very, very good, and as a free-to-play, you can bank limited tickets. Like even on my free-to-play account, I was banking some, and every once in a while I could pull on the giant tower with extras, which is an off banner. So now it looks like I'm going to have to save for resonance agreements, which is fine. It's just I have to save limited tickets as a free-to-play on it for a different event, right? So this is a new event. Dorali then says you're getting soul potions and a massive amount of soul rubelites, which I know for most people, when they're hyper evolved, soul rubelites aren't the bottleneck, but soul rubelites are the bottleneck when you're leveling up to the hyper evolution stage, right? So 7 days. It's only 7 days. So actually I was wrong. People are typing in the comments already. You can't pull on this event in the Heroes Rally. Yes, I see that now. 7 days. So if you wanted to do this, you could only do it in the first week when there is no Hero Rally. So go delete your comments. And then a new details gathering event. This is the offsetting event to the quantum mimic machine that we talked about in the week that was. We'll open on some servers. The main rewards are Kalaza. Okay, that fits. And that's also probably telling as to, well, Kalaza is still the one elite summoner that you're going to want to keep on your team for, say, like Guild Hunt. Right? So Senway's out. Unless we can remove Mazrani altogether, and then we can run them both. But Kalaza, I know people in my alliance. I'm looking at you, Idol. Took Kalaza to X30, and he's great for that one niche use. So if you're in an alliance that is really, really focused on Guild Hunt, I didn't say this. Well, I am saying it though. Yeah, X30 Kalaza is not horrible, but please don't do it. Red runes are so rare. Please don't do it. Right, and then Gamuzo's Bell. Right, you get the rusted gears from Details Gathering, and if you spend 99 cents a day, you can get all of the red runes from Details Gathering. Right, so see here it says one of the rewards is mythic runes. The only way you can get mythic runes is if you spend at least 99 cents a day for 7 days. That's the only way you can get the 30 mythic runes, which is, again, a deal. You know, $6.93 for 30 mythic runes is the cheapest red runes you're going to get other than Wasteland or event rewards. Gamuzo's Bell, which is where you spend your rusted gears from said Details Gathering event. What are the rewards? Dorali, Rickert, and then the prototype they're given is the Impulse of Annihilation. Okay, Impulse of Annihilation. What is that, you say? What is that? What is that? Let's open up this window. It is this one right there. So this is the Vanguard Assassin prototype. So obviously they're implying in this, in the fact that they're putting them in here, that this is mainly a replacement for Prism Amulet, or not Prism Amulet, Pain Rune. This is a replacement for Pain Rune, but it does work with Assassins as well. So they're pairing it with Rickert and Dorali, right, for the upcoming. So they're trying to imply that this is going to be an important prototype for the upcoming assassin cycle, or the new assassin that's coming next. I don't know. Maybe the new assassin gives shields. Because unless you're running this with Miranda to give shields, or you're running it with Flashpoint and Masrani to give shields, it's not as great. And this is I do believe this is a first slot prototype, so you could still run the Assassin's Cloak with Assassins and this, because right now Assassins for the most part like Mythic, or the purple prototype, the Chaos chip. So they're probably pushing this towards Assassins, which is what this comment that we just discussed in the patch notes, basically why they're including it in here. They're implying that it's going to be needed with Rickert. Maybe they're giving away a little bit of the new Assassin's kit, or like it's probably just going to mean they want you to pair Miranda or Masrani with Assassins and run this. So, okay. New Galactic Treasure. So what is this event? This is the one event I'm not going to screw up. I remember this one. This is where you got to do Galactic Arena battles, and it even says it here. So a new Galactic Treasure event will open on some servers. During the event, you can defeat opponents in Galactic Arena to get Warrior Stones to draw rewards. A 10-day event. So this, the main reward of this event is a Gene Hybrid. So very, very good. Very, 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 very good. Right? So free Gene Hybrid. So if you were free to play and you had the chips to get all the Gene Hybrids, you can get 2 tomorrow. You can get 1 in the mid-cycle, and then you get 1 here. So you can get 4. You could get 4 Gene Hybrids. And then you could get 3 copies of the new Summoner if you have the tickets for the Resonance event. So really, you could almost get them up to Immortal just with the Gene Hybrids you could get this next 2 weeks. And the Resonance event. Almost, right? Most people probably can't, because limited tickets are a rare resource. But they're giving you the option. Giving you the option. Premium development, we're not talking about it. It sucks. And then a new season of Twilight Lands will open on some servers. That meaning, I do believe you can get it very, very early. You just have to complete a certain stage of the story campaign. Twilight Lands. We already discussed that the main bosses of Twilight Lands this cycle are Summoners at 1610 and Hunters at 16.7. We'll see the last 2 rounds of Twilight Lands. You could blow through all of the other content in Stage 16 with tanks, with the tank team. And then just use Hunters on one battle, and then just use Summoners on one battle this go around. So we'll see if those stay the same, but I'm guessing they will be. And then I don't know what this means. Added new selectable heroes to Mimic Soul. I think I know what that means. I think I do. Let's see. Is this what it means? Mimic Soul? Is that this? Yes, there we go. Mimic Soul. Okay, it's the purple ones, right? So they're adding more elites. Basically, they're probably going to have all of the elite heroes in here eventually, which is nice for newer players or people that don't have all the elites up to Immortal +5. So that's what that means. That's what a Mimic Soul Shard is. It's the purple ones you get from the login, and you also get them from rewards on some events. I think you can buy them with endless ticket. Oh no, dismissal tickets or dismissal points as well. Not a whole lot every 2 weeks or a week, but you can get a few. Optimize sound effects, don't care. And then change the opening time of Molten Abyss. Oh, so changing the cycle. So Molten Abyss, they wanted people to be able to play Molten Abyss the day it launched, but now they're actually selecting it into its proper time slot, right? So now all of the Katoshian Triangle events will be properly spaced out. I'll show you right here. Let's go look. Let's go look. Okay, so right now, you see, what's today? Today's Wednesday, right? So Monday is this one and this one. It's Idar and Thundercliffe. Wait a minute. Tuesdays. From every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday to every... Oh, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, that's right. So right down here, you see... Actually, it's under my head. Right now, they had it as Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday because they wanted you to be able to play it the day it launched on the Thursday patch last week. So the Thursday heroes right now are Idar and who else? So Friday is these two. And today's what, Wednesday? So that's these two. So who is Saturday? Who else is Saturday? I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe one of these will switch. Right? So it's probably going to line up with, I don't know, maybe Battlefield of Azura. I don't know. Who knows? So Monday, Tuesday, whatever. But they'll all sync up, basically, is what that means. And that's it. And then some bug fixes. I didn't read the bug fixes. Actually, I did. Blah, blah, blah. But nothing's really important. Fixed an issue. Blah, 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 blah. No, I don't think any of that's important. So, ta-da! Huzzah! We're done. Huzzah! What camera should I go to? Let's go to this camera. There we are. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen. 30 minutes. That's gross. That's the week that was, and the week that is, or will be, Internal Evolution. The patch goes live tomorrow morning. I'll be around tomorrow morning to get Dorali up to Immortal, up to X30, and I'll let you know if she's good or not. I want to see her perform well in Crimson Abyss, and I want to see her perform well in Guild Hunt. I will not be hitting Guild Hunt Turbine 18, because that's the only one that's going to be open tomorrow morning. But I'm sure I'll have some feedback from members of my alliance as to whether or not Dorali has a place on the Turbine team and whether or not it makes the Turbine team better. So I'll see you tomorrow for that one. I do have some other videos I'm going to make today, so please watch those as well. If you've made it to the end of this video, the word of the day is, I don't know, machine. Because Dorali is a mechanic. She likes her toys. So put machine down in the comments of this video, and I'll know I made it to the end. And till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.